question is, can I use this video any way we would like in the Kirschnell Solutions?
Yes, you can.
Perfect. So I'm here with Glenn, and I love this story. I love his case. What brought you into our office? Like, how'd you come into our office?
Well, my wife used to work for you.
Right.
And she suggested I should come and see you. I was having lots of pain with my arthritis, especially in my wrist. That was the worst thing. I could hardly move my wrist. And she said, why don't you go see Dr. Kirschner? He could probably help you. And she was right.
Well, good. Well, thank you. His wife, by the way, was a great employee. Yeah, she's a nice lady. But more specifically, you had a particular kind of arthritis. You know, I know what it is, but you remember what it is?
Well, they call it reactive arthritis.
Reactive arthritis. But you've also seen, you've been, and rightfully so, you've been seeing also a rheumatologist, is that
yes.
right? And you had, how long were you suffering with this problem for? Before you came into the office?
Oh, geez. It must have been 10 years, 12 years.
10 years. 10, 12
At
years.
least, something like that.
And the symptoms that you had wrist pain. Did you have other pains anywhere else in the body?
I had a lot of discomfort in all my joints.
Okay.
They're sore, and there's swell up in that a little bit.
Right. And just to refresh your memory, you also mentioned as far as skin was concerned. Do you remember that?
Yes, I'd break out all the time. It was like, my wife said it would be like a demon. It would be like scrapes and scratches looking things all over me.
Okay. And so when you came into the office, you were also, and rightfully so, you're taking you've been on medication for a while before you came into the office.
True.
And even with the medication, were your symptoms getting better or worse over the years?
Well, at the beginning, it helped a little bit.
Good.
It got me that I'd at least get to work and everything.
Right.
And but it never really got it really good.
Okay. And I know, right, just because this has been a while ago. When did you start? You started here how long ago?
It was probably close to a year, I think.
A year. And I know, and rightfully so, also, because I know you had a health crisis a while ago. This was even before you came in the office. Like they put you on some meds for a while that you were having some significant problems. They put you on meds that had you feeling pretty good. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Good. Which is, just to point out, like, there's a place for medication. But long term, short term, yes. Long term, well, it probably wasn't working well for you. So going back, when we started working on you, do you remember the labs that we ran on you? Do you remember like the lab numbers at all? The labs?
No.
Your wife does.
I'm sure she does.
I should call your wife and have her sit over here so she could say. Okay, so one of the labs that we ran on him was a CRP. Do you remember? That's. Okay, I'll refresh your memory.
Thank you.
And I'll actually put, if you mind, maybe on this video, I'll put what your previous markers were. But one of the markers, we ran a lot of numbers. We found that he has an autoimmune problem. It means his body's destroying its own tissue. What did we do with you? Like, what were you doing in the office, or not in the office, but what changes did we do that you started following?
My diet was the biggest thing.
Okay.
My diet and taking all the supplements that you gave me.
Mm-hmm. And weight-wise, how much weight did you lose from when we first started?
It was around 90 pounds.
90 pounds.
Yep.
That's pretty good. And staying off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
Yep.
How's that feel?
Well, that feels great.
Okay. So in your own words, what's been your experience from the beginning to where you are now? How are you feeling? If you had to go looking back, are you glad that you did this? And was it hard? Was it easy? And just speak.
Well, yeah, I'm very glad I did it. At the beginning, it was a little tough changing my diet and that, because I love pizza and ice cream, and I haven't had them almost a year now. But now I don't miss it. I really don't miss it. And fill me up with vegetables and all that good stuff I'm supposed to eat, and I'm pretty happy. And every now and then I cheat a little bit, but not much. Food-wise, I don't really cheat. It's just I have beer every now and then.
Okay.
Not too often, just once in a while.
Right.
And yeah, once I started going with the program, it's just part of your life now. It's just the way you do it.
Good. I like that. I'm curious, and you don't have to answer this question, so when you do drink the beer, which is okay, you're allowed to live life, Do you feel, how do you feel the next few days afterwards? You notice a difference at
I
all?
really don't notice a difference.
Fine. So I'm not recommending drinking a beer every day. But some people who have the kind of problem that you have, some will have a certain thing that they shouldn't be doing and feeling really bad afterwards. But it's good. So just to recap, when you first came in, you were 90 pounds heavier. You had wrist pain, you had joint pain, energy problems, and now you're doing much better than you were before.
Yes,
Perfect.
definitely.
All right. Anything else you want to say?
This is a good guy right here. Got it. Real good guy.
Thank you.
I'll take that $10 later.
$10 later. I'll sign that. Thank you.